Well, I'd like to welcome everyone here this evening for the October 22nd meeting. Let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Seth, will you lead us in prayer,
Sure.
please?
Thank you, Mayor. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time you give us together here to conduct business of the city. We ask that you be with the mayor, the city commission, the city manager as we make decisions here tonight that reflect you. We also ask that you be with our neighbors in Cott County who have suffered, and the surrounding western North Carolina and other upper East Tennessee regions that have suffered so greatly over the past few weeks as the result of the floods. And this we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Seth. Item 2, approval of the minutes of the regular meeting September 17, 2024. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Any discussion? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Item 3, petitions and communications with the public and items from the audience. We have none this evening.
Yes.
Item 4, reports of boards and committees. Tonight we have Gatlinburg Convention Visitor Bureau third quarter report presented by President and CEO Chad Netter. Chad?
Hello, everybody. Welcome. So, talk a little bit about third quarter. I give an executive summary, backup material in the deck in front of you. But for the sake of time, we'll just go through the executive summary. Some key meetings that we had during the third quarter. We continue to meet with SMTDC, which is our sister cities, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and the county about our 2024 co-op we have running with Dolly Parton in Washington, D.C. Some of the reports just in. That campaign just finished this last month, and some really good insights on people planning their trips from that area. So I mean, can't say enough about having Dolly on your campaign trail, right? For marketing. Met with the CBB chamber executives to formulate a quick response. If you remember, during that time, we started seeing a lot of a decrease in visitation. A lot of that we attributed to the economy. So we had a quick rally to create a whole new ad campaign about kind of an economic downshift, which we did. You'll see those reflected in the deck. We launched a whole new ad campaign about budget travel, about affordable, friendly travel, and we really saw an uplift in that. So it was very good for us. Gave a public address to our local community about the state of tourism locally, domestically, as well as internationally, and how it pertained to the economy. 10 multiple state boards, the Tennessee Department of Tourism Development, as well as the Tennessee Tourism Committee, which is a research portion of the state's board, and then attended the Tennessee Governor's Conference during the third quarter, where we had two Gatlinburg very large winners. The Hotelier of the Year was Mr. Logan Kuykendall, and then Tourism Professional of the Year, Joe Baker. So it was great to have two people, and the previous was Kirby from last year. So congratulations to our Gatlinburg winners. Talking a little bit about marketing in third quarter, Gatlinburg.com continues to be our powerhouse. Organic traffic up 12.9%. Sessions continue to be up almost 20%. Our overall user engagement, it continues to go up. We're seeing a huge increase in app usage now, where more and more people are using the app while they're in town. They're using the website more as a planning tool, but they're using the app as they're in market. Some of the number one things that we're seeing is places to eat, things to stay, and whatnot. So the app is really becoming a very viable source of what we do. Up 682% in users over the year previous, not quarter, but over the year previous. Page views are up drastically, and this continues to increase. Downloads are up 311% just off of iOS, and then 60% on Android. So exciting times with our app. On the backside, talk a little bit about social media. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitter are really our top social channels. Facebook continues to be the powerhouse. 97.2 million people reached just in the third quarter of this year. If you combine all of our social channels, we're well over 100 million reach to tell people that Gatlinburg is a great visitation for your family getaway. PR and accolades, big one for us. The one of the biggest of the year actually came in third quarter. USA Today's top 10 best places to visit for fall. We were number one. So that was very excited to be a part of that. Also, 5 best places in Tennessee that you must visit, Sports Illustrated, World Atlas, and then a few smaller ones locally. PR added value, where we're in multiple markets. Just in the third quarter alone, we made 16 different appearances in multiple markets: Nashville, Lexington, Louisville, Chattanooga, Dayton, Huntsville, Tri-Cities, and a few more. Looking at the convention sales, number of events in the third quarter, 85 versus 93 at the same time last year. They're down just slightly, but revenue is up and attendance is up. Attendance is up almost 10%, 9.2% over last year in attendance, and then building rent up 4.5%. We hosted 38 events also in the third quarter, and 5 of those were actually new. And last but not least, we had Burger Week during that quarter, and we just talked about it a moment ago. We sold 1,500 burgers were consumed during Burger Week. Whew, that's a lot. Any questions for me? Third quarter report for Gatlinburg CVB.
Any questions, comments? No? Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks, Chad. Okay. Item 5, city manager's report.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to announce that the Recreation Department is holding its 11th annual Halloween Spooktacular next Tuesday night, October the 29th, at Rocky Top Sports World. Gates will open at 5:30 p.m. with the event beginning at 6 p.m. In addition to the numerous booths from the community partners, this year's Spooktacular will also feature a performance by the Gatlinburg High School Marching Band, a costume contest for the children and those distributing candy, a contest for the best booth decoration, a parking lot chalk contest, and a spooky booth photo booth. Hot dogs, snacks, and water will also be provided by Food City and Tennessee State Bank during the event, which lasts until 8 p.m. Let me also take this opportunity to announce that the Winterfest Kickoff and Chili Cook-Off will be held Thursday, November the 7th from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Shade Tree parking lot located at 120 Airport Road, adjacent to the Convention Center. The musical group Top House Band will provide entertainment, and Bush's Beans Duke, the dog, will also be in attendance. Tickets are on sale currently for the event. The GCVB will donate a portion of the proceeds from the event to Mountain Ways, a local nonprofit garnering aid and resources for Hurricane Helene flood relief. For more information, call 865-436-4178. And let me also announce that this year's Veterans Day celebration will be held on Monday, November the 11th, beginning at 11 a.m. at Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies Plaza. Since the year 2000, Gatlinburg has been designated as an official regional site for the observance of Veterans Day as designated by Veterans Day National Committee and the Department of Veterans Affairs. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Item 6, old business. A, ordinance number 2622, an ordinance to amend the municipal code by replacing Title 11, Chapter 2, Section 11-204, titled Public Drunkenness, and amending Title 11, Chapter 4, Section 11-401, titled Disturbing the Peace. This is the second reading, past first reading, 9/17/2024. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
And can we just have a little recap on this too?
Sure,
please?
Chief Barrett, will you?
Yeah, this is just trying to change some wording to fit into the state versus a local jurisdiction issue. We've been maybe mixing words and some ordinances, and this clears things up for us.
Very good. Thank you, Brian. Any other questions, comments? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Okay, item 7, new business, discussion and consideration of approving a medical insurance plan with Blue Cross / Blue Shield for the period of January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second. Motion and a second. Any discussion? It's been a great plan.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We're working to make it better.
All right.
We're gonna get there.
Okay, good deal. Any other comments? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Item B, discussion and consideration of approving a vision insurance plan with Principals VSP Network for the period of January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2026. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion here?
Is this the same insurance we had before on vision, or is that different?
We're updating so that we've got better doctor coverage.
Gotcha.
And the employees handle that, so
Okay.
Good deal.
it's helping.
Good, thank you, Mike. Any other comments or questions? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Item C, discussion and consideration of approving a grant contract for the fiscal year 2024-25 UROB State Operating Assistance with the Tennessee Department of Transportation for the Mass Transit Department. Do I hear a motion?
So,
Motion and a second. Can we have a little discussion on this?
Yes,
please?
enclosed in your agenda packet, you'll find a memorandum from the Mass Transit Manager, Nick White, regarding an urban operating assistant grant contract from the state of Tennessee Department of Transportation. This grant allocation is for $420,900 and is to cover the mass transit expenditures through June 30, 2025. The local match is $105,225, thus bringing the grant contract project to the amount of $526,125. And Nick is here if you have any additional questions.
Any other questions? Okay, with none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Item D, discussion and consideration of approving a grant contract for the fiscal year 2024-25 with the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, THSO, for the Police Department. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Greg, can we have a little
Yeah,
discussion on
and
this?
also you'll find the enclosed memorandum from the Police Chief Ronnie Barrett regarding Tennessee Highway Safety Office, THSO grant in the amount of $30,624. This grant includes salaries for the highway safety enforcement overtime pay and in-car barcode scanners and printers to implement e-tickets. And Chief Barrett, if you'd like to say anything else that I didn't cover.
Okay, this is just it's a 50-50 split grant for equipment and overtime. And it's to focus on safety, safety issues, seat belts, texting, driving, things like that. So
Do we have e-tickets right now?
we are starting them.
So this is going to
This
help that.
this will move us. We have a few that we had gotten in THSO probably 3 years ago,
Mhm.
and we've implemented those here just lately,
Mhm.
and we're going to move forward to get all of our patrol officers moved over to e-tickets within the next few years, hopefully.
That's good.
Good deal. Thank you,
Great.
Ronnie.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Item E, resolution number 1018, a resolution authorizing the city to participate in a public entity partners driver safety loss control matching grant program. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Can we have a little discussion on
Yes,
this?
enclosed in your agenda packet, you'll find a memorandum from our Human Resources Director regarding the city's participation in the Public Entity Partners PEP Driver Safety Matching Grant. The city will receive approximately $5,000, which will be used to offset cost of motor vehicle and CDL reports, the purchase of backup cameras for the sanitation department, utility and street departments, and purchase of additional GPS units and monitoring for the street, sanitation, utility departments, and driver safety training. Once the grant has been awarded, PEP will inform the city of the amount that can be submitted for reimbursement for the 2024-25 year, and will refund at 50% match.
Very good. Thank you, Greg. Any other comments or questions? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Item F, resolution number 1019, resolution authorizing the city to donate $125,000 to Mountain Ways to assist the relief and recovery efforts from the Hurricane Helene. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. And this is the other cities in the county and the county are
Yeah,
donating to
the
this?
city of Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, and Sevier County and us will all make a donation of $125,000, which will total $500,000 that will be donated to Mountain Ways, a 501c3, which they are aiding in the efforts of Cotton County in flood relief.
That's awesome. Okay, thank you. Any other questions or comments? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, say no. Item G, ordinance number 2623, an ordinance to amend section 17-111 of the municipal code designating areas of the city required animal-resistant garbage containers, dumpsters, or equipment used to store garbage. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. And This is just to continue trying to eliminate the bears' food they're getting out of the garbage and hopefully move them back in the park.
Yes, sir.
Any other comments or questions? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Item H, ordinance number 2624, an ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance being number 830, and further being an ordinance to reclassify parcel 1, group A of tax map 125M located at 1050 Skiview Drive in the city from R2 medium density residential to R2A medium density residential. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
And can we have a little discussion on
Sure.
this,
Gary.
please?
This is a rezoning of a single parcel. This is the Ravenwood condominiums. Their homeowners association did a bylaw change to no longer allow overnight rentals, and they would like the rezoning so that they could use the city's assets to help enforce that.
Okay.
And this was approved in the Planning Commission on September the 19th of this year and recommended to the full commission.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Thank you. Thanks, Gary. Any other questions or comments? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Item I, discussion and consideration of declaring certain city items as surplus. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second. And this is just
This
what
is,
we do all the time.
Yep, and it's 8 vehicles, some obsolete auto parts, various equipment items from the golf course, 3 Winterfest lights displays, and some old computer and some accessories.
Very good. Any other questions or comments? With none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say no. Item 8, unscheduled items. Start with Commissioner Horner.
I don't have any, but I do thank Mike and all the Blue Cross Blue Shield people and getting all that kind of ironed out, so making it better.
Good deal. Thank you. Commissioner Smith.
I'd just like to thank all the various groups that came together to take the supplies to Newport. You know, that was a lot. And we did a good job. I'll be proud of our city for that. We did a good thing. Yeah.
Commissioner Reagan.
I don't have any at this time.
Vice Mayor McCown.
I don't have anything tonight.
And I'll just comment too, when we had our disaster with the fire back in 2016, so many people came to our aid, and Greg's leadership was really great. Get the police department, the fire department, and several trailer loads of food and supplies and diapers and cleaning supplies, everything to take to Newport. So made you feel good to be able to help your neighbors. And that's all I've got. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
We are adjourned, and we do have a beer board.
I'll call to order the beer board, and in your package you should have the minutes from September 17th, 2024. I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Old business, there are none. New business, item A, discussion and consideration approving an on-premise beer permit for Vilmar Zinzen, DBA Pizza Rio Gatlinburg, 373 Parkway, and they do have all their certificates. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Is there a second? Motion is second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Item B, discussion and consideration of approving an on-off-premise beer permit for Michael Kennedy, DBA Pucker's Sports Bar and Grill, 745 Parkway, Suite 10, and they do have all their certificates also.
I think you said Mike.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Item C, discussion and consideration of approving an off-premise beer permit for Razan Renew, DBA Mobility Scooter Rentals and Mini Market, 354 East Holly Ridge Road, and they also have all their certificates. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second
Second.
and a second. Any discussion?
We're selling beer to people that draw scooters.
It sounds like.
Well, it's a mini market that's have in there. We have a motion and a second.
Ronnie, get ready.
No more discussion.
Wait a minute, I may want to take that, my second back.
Okay.
I just want to throw that out there.
I just want to hear that name repeated.
Oh, you got my
Okay,
big
so
red
it
face.
it is a mini market also.
Yes, it's a,
On record, it's a mini market.
yes. It is a
Not a
mini
scooter
market,
ride.
and Gary and I both have been talking, it is mobility scooters. So we did confirm that, didn't we, Mr. Planner?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your second, good, Vice Mayor?
Yes, sir.
All righty. No more discussion, I hope.
We've had plenty.
Hearing none, all in favor indicate by saying aye. Passed. Any other business to come before the beer board?
Nope.
Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion is second. All in favor of adjourning, stand up.
Well, we gotta sign something.
Oh, yeah, we gotta sign something. Say aye. We're adjourned. Thank you, gentlemen.